Hi, this is Hayden Hamilton talking about journal entry number 2. We're going to do it musical style, and we're going to try to see how this goes. The difference between an argument and a claim is an argument is a fact or a thing, while a claim is ownership of that thing. For example, I could have a claim of fact, but the fact would be my argument. I can identify evidence in the editorial that I picked out. Most of the claims are claims of value, 'cause the writer says things like, "That was the worst thing we've ever seen." I don't know how to write a full sentence outline, but I'm pretty good at writing speeches and other essays. I pride myself in my structure and my flow in terms of delivering my speech. I think that I'll do really good, 'cause I'm a public speaker at heart. Oh yes I am. My speech anxiety is very low. I do them all the doggone time, like in classes at school and at work. My last job, I was a substitute teacher at schools. I had to tell them children what was and what wasn't, so you could say that was some good practice. Feedback. Yeah, I've received some feedback in my time. Most of the people say that I was engaging or it was exciting, you know? I really try to break the cadence, right? Especially when we're in classes and everyone has to present. I recognize that, we've just sat in a room with no windows and listened to a whole bunch of people talk about something that they don't really know what they're talking about anyways. So I try to be that presenter that engages the audience and, draws something out of them and makes them think a little more. And some of my most notable presentations, I've had people pull out their phones and look at their screen time and evaluate whether they're spending their life in a good way or not. So, yeah, I try to be real engaging and real, almost assertive with how much I get out of that audience. But this speech is going to be a little different. My topic is pretty controversial. I'm doing the January 6th attacks, or the January 6th riots, pardon me. The writer said that it was a really big deal and that it was like a real big threat to democracy. And I understand that, but basically my claim is going to be that that's a bit overstated and that we need to look at it a little bit more holistically and think about some of the motives and think about some of the things that set that off. And no way am I saying that Trump was right, inciting a riot, but I think that there might have been some foul play involved. So I think it's a little cavalier to say that it was some huge attack on democracy and we're threatened. I think democracy is threatened for sure, but I think January 6th is kind of being blown out of proportion. So that's going to be a hard thing to defend and a hard thing to talk about. A lot of people aren't going to want to hear it, but I'm going to have to show a lot of empathy and engage that audience. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this journal. I just wrote it right now. I'm playing my guitar and I'm singing, and I hope you like it. If this isn't what you like, please don't give me a I would just write it again, or I would just talk without singing, right? All right, so yeah, I hope that works. I'm not very nervous about the speech. And yeah, I was at a lecture, so the claim and the argument, they're kind of pieces of each other. But anyways, I'm at like 5:30. I'm gonna submit this. Thanks.